Okay, let's have item 7. In item 7, we are asked to compute for the estimated purchase price of the bonds. Okay. When we talk about estimated purchase price, this refers to what? This refers to the present value of all future cash flows. Estimated purchase price relates to the present value of all future cash flows. So, in item 7, ang tanong niya dyan, okay, estimated purchase price. This is different from the purchase price na kinocompute natin kanina. Kasi yung purchase price na kinocompute natin kanina, ano yun? That is an actual transaction. Ito kasi estimated purchase price lang. Okay, so you will use the concept that the estimated purchase price is the present value of all future cash flows. So, Air Company is contemplating on investing on 12% 3-year 1 million bonds. Principal is due at maturity, but interest is due annually at each year end. Air Company determines that the current market rate on January 1 is 14%. Magkano ang estimated purchase price January 1? So, in item 7, this is what you call term bonds. When we say term bonds, isa lang ang date ng maturity natin. Ano ba ang future cash flow ng isang term bonds? Dalawa. One is the principal and the interest. This principal will be received at the maturity of the investment, while this interest will be received on a regular intervals. So, ang sabi ng estimated purchase price is to compute for the present value of all future cash flows. So, in the term bonds, these are the future cash flows of term bonds. That is the amount of principal that will be received at the maturity of the bonds and interest that will be received on a regular basis in our problem that is due annually at each year end. So, meaning, if this is the amount of principal, this is 1 million, while the amount of interest, let's compute, that is 12% of 1 million, that is 120,000. So, this 1 million, okay, and 120,000, these are what? The future cash flows. These are the future cash flows, pero hindi pa to ang sagot. Kasi ang sabi, the estimated purchase price is the present value of all future cash flows. Meaning, this will be multiplied by a certain present value factors to get the estimated purchase price. Since this 1 million will be received at the end of the maturity of the investment, you will use what? The present value factor of 1. Present value factor of 1. While this 120,000, since this will be received on a regular intervals, this should be measured at present value of an ordinary annuity. Okay? So, let's now compute. So, the effective rate in this problem is 14%. So, we will be getting here, first, the present value, factor of 1, and the present value of an ordinary annuity at 12%, at 14%, and is equal to 3. Okay? So, let's compute for the present value factor of 1 at 14%, and is equal to 3. So, that is 1.14, dalawang divide, tatlong equals. 1, 2, 3. So, this should be 0.674972. Okay? While the present value of an ordinary annuity at 14% and is equal to 3, so this is 1.14, dalawang divide, okay? 1, 2, 3 minus 1, 1.14, dalawang divide, tatlong equals, 1, 2, 3 minus 1 divided by 0.14. So this is 2.321632. Okay? So let's compute. So this is 1 million times 0.674, 972. So this is 674,972. Okay? And this is 120,000. times 2.321632. 321632. So this is 278,800 or 278,596. Okay. So get the total of this. This is 953,568. And this is the present value of all future cash flows. And this is now the estimated purchase price. So answer for problem 7, this is 953,568. Okay? So let's have item 8, and we're asked to compute for the current portion of the investment on January 1, 20x1. As you can see in problem number 8, this type of bonds has series of maturities. So the 3 million bonds will mature in 3 different dates, 20x1, 20x2, and 20x3 at 1 million each. No? So this is what you call serial bonds. And if you're dealing with serial bonds, we will compute first for the so-called collection. And this will be our step number 1. Our step number 1 is to compute for the collection. Okay. So, how to compute now the collections? These collections can be computed. Maalala mo yung diniscuss natin na investment at amortized cost. The requirement to be classified under investment at amortized cost. The business model should be to collect contractual cash flows. When we say to collect contractual cash flows, that is the collection of principal and interest on the outstanding principal balance. Meaning the collections here is related to what? The collection of principal and interest on the outstanding principal balance, and that is your collection. So if you're dealing with serial bonds, your step 1 will always be the computation of collections. So let's have item 8. So in item 8, there are 3 date of maturities. And this is December 31, 20x1, December 31, 20x2, and December 31, 20x3. Meaning, in the problem, a 1 million bonds will mature on these dates. Okay? So let's compute now for the collections here. So this 1 million here plus interest on the outstanding principal balance. The outstanding principal balance from January 1 to December 31 is 3 million. So this should be 3 million times the nominal rate of 10%. Okay? Yan po yun. While in this 20x2, 1 million plus interest on the outstanding principal balance. The outstanding principal balance here is not anymore 3 million kasi may nag-mature na 1 million. So meaning, January 1, 20x2 to December 31, 20x2, the outstanding principal balance is 2 million times 10% nominal rate. In 20x3, this is 1 million. This is the amount of principal that will mature on December 31, 20x3, plus the interest on the outstanding principal balance. And the outstanding principal balance is not anymore 2 million because a 1 million bonds was matured on December 31, 20x2. So the amount of outstanding principal here is only 1 million pesos times 10%. And this is what you call collections. So in this first line item, 1 million plus 300,000. This is 1 million 300,000. This is 1,200,000. And this is 1,100,000. So these are the collections. So in getting the requirement for item 8, what is the current portion of the bonds January 1, 20x1? Ganito po yan. So if we will be providing a effective interest method of amortization, ganito po yan. You have your date, no? You have your collections, you have your interest income, amortization, present value, carrying value. This January 1, 20x1, the present value of the investment is 3,105,726. and these bonds is at premium because the present value of 3105 is higher than the face amount of 3 million pesos. Okay. The problem 8 is to determine the current portion of this. Okay? Kung itutuloy ko itong effective interest method of amortization, ito yung December 31, 20x1. And the collection is what? This is 1,300,000. Okay? So let's compute, no? So this is 3105,726 memory plus times the effective rate of 8%. Okay? So times 0.08 minus 1,300,000. Okay? Equals memory plus recall. This is 2,054,184. So let's complete the table. So this is 3,105,726. Okay? 3,105,726 times effective rate of 8%. So this is 248,458. 248,458 minus 1,300,000. So this is, baba ko lang class ha. This is 1,051,542. Okay? So, this is 2,054,184. Binaba ko lang class ito. This should be the section 1051542. Now, ang tanong niya sa'yo, magkano daw ang current portion nito? Ang current portion nito, class, ganito yan. Eto ba, kailan mo ba makokolekta? Yung 2,054,184. Eh, di ba sa mga susunod pang panahon? Sabihin, the non-current portion of this 3,105,726, ito po yun, yung 2,054,184. Kung yan ang non-current portion, ano yung current portion? Ito yung current portion niya. 1,051,542. Ulitin natin. This 3,105,726 has the components of current portion and the non-current portion. And this 254,184, this is the carrying value, this is 3120. This December 31, 20, this is the non-current portion of 3,105,726. 2,054,184. Okay? And the current portion of that, ito po yung amortization na yan. Yan po ang current portion yan or the amount na i-consider within the year. Okay? So, 3,105,726, the non-current portion of this. So, the current portion is 1,051,542. Ito po yung sagot natin sa item 8. Okay? In item 9, we are asked to compute the unamortized bond premium December 31, 20x1. Ito po yun. 2,054,184. Di ba ang sabi natin, to determine the unamortized bond premium or discount, we will just compare this with the outstanding face amount. Dito sa January 1, 20x1, babangga mo yan sa 3 million because the outstanding face amount as far as January 1 is concerned is still 3 million pesos. Yun yung unamortized bond premium. Okay? Dito naman, the unamortized bond premium, you will not use 3 million pesos as the outstanding face amount. Why? Because may nag-mature na 1 million noong December 31, 20x1. So, what is the outstanding face amount is not anymore 3 million, but what? 2 million pesos. Kasi may nag-mature na 1 million noong December 31, 20x1. So, this is versus what? The outstanding face amount of 2 million pesos. So, the answer here, what is the unamortized bond premium December 31, 20x1? This is 54,184. And this is the answer in item 9. Okay? In item 10, we're asked to compute for the estimated purchase price of the bonds on January 1, 20X1. Again, when we are dealing with estimated purchase price, what we need is the present value of all future cash flows. In item 10, this is a bond wherein there is what? A series of maturities. And the bonds with series of maturities, this is what you call serial bonds. And sabi natin kanina, when you are dealing with serial bonds, your step number 1 will always be the computation of collections. Collections. Okay? And these collections can be computed by getting the amount of principal plus interest on the outstanding principal balance. So let's compute first with the collections. So the maturity dates are 7/1/X1, December 31/X1, July 1/X2, and December 31, 20X2. This will always be your step number 1 when you are dealing with serial bonds. So the amount of principal that will mature July 1, 20X1 is 1,200,000. While in 20X1, this is 800,000. 20X2 July, this is 600,000. And 400,000 December 31, 20X2. Okay? So, plus what? Plus interest on the outstanding principal balance. So, the outstanding principal balance from January 1 to July 1 is 3 million pesos. 3 million pesos times the nominal rate of 10% times what? Times 6 months. From January to July 1, 20X1, this is 6 months, no? 6/12. Okay, so plus what? Here, the outstanding principal balance is not anymore 3 million. This is 1,800,000. Okay? 3 million minus 1.2, that is 1.8 times 10% times 6/12. Dito naman, the outstanding principal here is 1 million pesos. That is 1.8 minus the principal that will mature on December 31, 20X1. So 1.8 minus 800,000, this is 1 million times 10% times 6/12. Dito naman, the outstanding principal here is 400,000. This is 1 million minus 600, 400,000 times 10% times 6/12. So, the amount of collection here, so this is 3 million times 10% times 6/12. So, this is 150 plus 1.2 million. This is 1,350,000. Next, 1.8 times 10% times 6/12. 1.8 times 10% times 6/12. This is 90,000 plus 800,000. This is 890,000. While on July 1, 20X2, this is 1 million times 10% times 6/12. So this is 50,000. So this is 650,000. Okay? This is 400,000 times 10% times 6/12. So this is 20,000 plus 400,000. This is 420,000. These are what? These are the collections. And this is just the future cash flows. So, ibig sabihin, class, hindi pa yan yung sagot. Kasi ang estimated purchase price is the present value of all future cash flows. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, so we will compute for the present value of these cash flows. Since these are what? Since these are in installments, supposed to be, you will use the present value of an annuity. However, these are non-uniform cash flows. In a non-uniform cash flows, what we need is the present value of 1 as the basis in computing for the present value. So, we will now be using our calcu, no? Sundan mo lang ako para makuha na kaagad natin yung final answer. Okay? So, we will use the effective rate at 8%. So, the effective rate given in the problem is 8%. However, this is semi-annual. Ibig sabihin class. Okay? Ibig sabihin, the effective rate should be divided by 2 and that should be 4%. Okay? So, let's compute at 4% effective rate. Na? So, this is 1.04. Dalawang divide. Unang equals. So, this is 0.9513846,153. Okay? I-multiply mo na ito class saan? Sa 1,350,000. Okay? Nagawa mo na yon, equals memory plus. So, nasa loob na ng memory, ha? So, okay na tayo dito. So, next, kukunin ulit natin yung present value factor nito times this, tapos memory plus ulit. So, let's compute for the corresponding present value factor of 1 dito. So, that is 1.04, dalawang divide, dalawang equals, 1, 2. So, this should be 0.92. Okay? 0.924556,213. Okay? Times what? 890,000. Equals, okay, memory plus, para na sa loob na ng calculus mo yan. Okay? Next, kunin natin yung present value factor dito. So, that is 1.04, dalawang divide, tatlong equals. 1, 2, 3. So, the factor here is 0.88899635,865 times 650,000 equals memory plus. So, tatlo na yung nasa loob ng memory ng calculus mo. Next, let's again compute for the present value factor of 1 at December 31, 20x2. Paano ulit? 1.04, dalawang divide, apat na equals. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 0.85, 48, 04, 191. Okay? Times 420,000 equals memory plus, para pumasok sa memory ng calcu, memory recall. So, ang total niyan class, this is now 3,057,797. Okay? And this is now the estimated purchase price of the serial funds as of January 20X1. At ito ang sagot natin sa item 10. Okay?